Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video what I got going on for you guys is we're going to be discussing one upcoming sneaker on April 13th. We actually have a few sneakers which are going to be dropping that day, and one of them is going to be the Kobe 4 Philly, and basically I'm going to be getting into where I think resale prices will land, also just where I think this shoe will drop, so you'll actually have a chance to cop it, you know what I mean, since it's not only going to be sneakers, there'll be a few other locations, so I'm kind of going to discuss where all those places I think, I'll name some of them in this video where I think they'll release a shoe, and then of course there'll be some other ones that'll load it up that I won't mention in this video, but I'll give you some places to find them. So if you guys want more content like this, just like this review right here on the Kobe 4 Philly, be sure you guys subscribe and like down below. Don't forget, let's try and hit 200 likes in this video. That's the goal, and that's just really if you guys want more kind of early pair review content, or just content discussing like resale predictions, shoes to hold, stuff like that. That's what we get into on the channel, and unboxings always. So I hope y'all will enjoy. And let's get into discussing the Kobe 4 Philly. So I recently did a review where I kind of dove into these and discussed them early. Oh, and also one quick mention, don't forget, on my Instagram down below, you guys can enter for the military blue giveaway. So if you want a chance to win a free pair of military blues, go to my Instagram, most recent reel, get entered right there. Just don't want you guys to miss that. But aside from that right there, I did recently do a review on my channel for the Kobe 4 Philly, but it was partnered with the Venice Beach because I was discussing those also, because on April 13th, we got 3 Kobes that are supposedly dropping: the Italian Camos, the Venice Beaches, and also the Kobe 4 Philly. The 2 I think we will realistically see on that day, as of right now, what it looks like, probably the Venice Beach and this one right here, the Kobe 4 Philly. The Italian Camo, I think that one might get pushed a little bit, but we could see all 3 on the same day, and that obviously is going to make people kind of choose a bit more. I think it actually is a little bit better if they use that approach, because again, not everybody's going to be able to go for every sneaker. It'll limit the chances, and overall give people better odds if they kind of just go for the one that they want. I think it'll work out like that at least. It depends though how many they decide to do, of each one. I've already seen Venice Beaches at some retailers, so not these yet, but I have seen Venice Beaches at Shoe Palace starting to load up there for like a 4/13 release at like 10 a.m. So there's places that are starting to load them up, and one of the main things I want to mention about the Phillies is that I think these and also the Venice Beaches, I think we will most likely see these drop at some retailers. Now, I'm not saying Foot Locker, right? If there's potential, right? I think Venice Beaches will most likely hit there, but I don't know if the Phillies will, right? I think these will hit a couple of retailers, but I think these ones might be the most limited from the set, just based off current prices. It looks like, and also just kind of following a lot of the early pair scene. These are the ones that have been a little bit harder to find, but compared to like the Venice Beaches and Italian Camos, those ones are already getting backdoored, and they seem to be easier to get. So aside from that, I just think there probably is more stock of them. But again, let's just dive into some of the details up close in the Philly, because that's mainly what we're discussing in this video. So first things first, you guys can see that white Kobe Bryant signature, and also kind of that blue metallic design that they decided to use around the heel. I think that's really cool. There's this number as well, 24. You can also see this is kind of reflective. If you take a picture with flash, this whole portion of the sneaker up here by your ankle shines. Same with kind of this portion on the toe box. So also want to show y'all that right there. Very well done. Here are the laces on them. I mean, these are clean. I love the material they chose to use. Also kind of this leather that goes around the toe box, and also the leather that they actually used for the toe box. Overall, it's a nice shoe. Also got this design in the center right here. Overall, I feel like, with these being the Kobe 4 Philly, I feel like a lot of, my fellow Philly basketball players are going to be looking for these, because, I mean, it obviously goes to the name. But then we also have Kobe Bryant's birthday on the inside of the sneaker, 8/23/78, if I'm correct. I don't want to mess that up. Yeah, 8/23/78, that's what it says on the inside of the sneaker right there. Maybe you can get a little glimpse of that, and then there are the laces we have with them as well. I think it may come with an extra set, but for this pair right here, that, I just have the OG laces, as you guys can see right there. So, aside from that, I was kind of holding the shoe weird there. Here is also the soles on these ones right here. I know a lot of people are going to be rocking with these, and again, these have dropped before. It's not the first time they've done the Kobe 4 Philly. I believe the last time these dropped was back in either 2011 or 2013. So it's one of those years. It might be 2012, so I could be wrong with that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's either 2011 or 2013. So I'm just trying to remember that off the top of my head. I was like 9 or 11, during that time. So I really wasn't too focused on what shoes were dropping around then. You know what I mean? I was more focused on like Minecraft. But aside from that, what else we got here on the shoe? We got, again, Kobe's birthday. We got the beautiful soles on these. We got his number back by the heel. We have the signature, which is on the right sneaker, back by the heel. And overall, it's just a clean court shoe. That's one of the main things I want to say. I think a lot of people are going to like these to hoop in. I know some of the more popular Kobe's to hoop in are going to be like 4s and 6s, and some of the other models like once you get up there with the numbers. But I know a lot of people are rocking with some of the lower number 1s, especially 4s and 6s. But aside from that, that's really what I can say. Again, both the soles are the same. We don't got any differences between there. We got the Nike swoosh right there. Got that carbon fiber plate. One of the main things I discussed. They do this on a lot of Kobe sneakers. Pretty much every single one that they can. They're going to be having that carbon fiber plate. I just think that's something they do, kind of just support the arch of your foot. Obviously, moving around a bunch on the court, you're going to need that. So, aside from that right there and really showing you all the details, again, the stars up by the ankle, again, you take a picture with flash, it's gonna, that part's gonna shine right there. So yeah, it's a nice shoe. I like them. I think a lot of people are gonna be wanting these. Not even just for basketball. I think a lot of people are going to be wanting these just for casual wear. You know what I mean? We're back in that kind of phase of time where people are, just wearing basketball shoes casually. So I definitely feel like these will be one of those pairs, kind of like a lot of these Kobe's out there, reverse Grinches, etc. I'm just naming the main one I could, think of off the top of my head. But aside from that, I'm going to start the screen recording right now. Just started that. And what we're going to be getting into is now the resale prices on these. So if you guys look on my screen right here, why don't we dive into the resale for the Kobe 4 Phillies? So, as you guys can see, once you get to the bigger sizes, these go for more. Once you get to the smaller sizes, these go for less. This is very, very, very... Here, let me go to men's sizes just to correct myself. But yeah, you can see, this is as common as it gets. Smaller sizes will go for less because there's going to be more of them produced, and those bigger sizes are going to go for more because less of them. So, it's as basic as that. But, aside from that, if you would need to know what sizes in these to keep over time, that would, age better, in terms of price, I would probably go for 10.5 plus. This is what I mentioned almost every single video, either 10.5 plus and maybe grab like a 7 and 8, some of the smaller sizes, for like, so I don't know, like I'm trying to think like a middle school hooper, something like that, something you'd be able to put an alias in a couple years and get some good money on. But it's like, go for the size you want. My size 9, actually, great price at the moment. I'm happy about that because, I really like these, but I already got, my pair right here, so I'm not too worried about going out the way and getting another right now, but the prices are really good. Personally, I think these are going to drop to a range of about $275 to $350. I think the bigger sizes are going to be up there, 300 plus still, especially with the drop being close, and there hasn't been a massive amount of it, like a massive amount of these going through the back door. Like I've seen, obviously, there's people backdooring them right now, hence with like, why we have some on the resale market, OGO. But, I think these are going to be coming down in price because we got pairs on the way. There's going to be a few other Kobe's dropping that day. Just with that in mind, it's like people are going to, have some other things to focus on. Even though I think this will be the most hyped from all the ones dropping on the 13th. I just think that, people are going to, be a little bit patient with. You notice how a lot of these Kobe's, even the reverse Grinches, have aged recently. They just, they haven't been, going up super fast. And that's kind of how I feel like these, all these Kobe's will be. They'll be good long-term bets because in a few years, people will still want them. And they'll be much harder to find brand new with everything. So definitely look for those and, hold on to them for a bit. But literally just get them, put them away for a bit, and forget about them. And then find them again in a couple years, make some good money on them. But that's just kind of how I feel about these. I feel like they're going to drop just because we got pairs on the way, and, people know that. But also not too many people have been going out the way early, to buy pairs of these. That's another thing I'll mention right there. But aside from that, that's really what I can discuss about the resale prices of these. Again, I would just wait to get your pair. I don't feel like they're going to drop a really small amount of these. I feel like there'll be a decent amount. They'll hit a couple retailers here and there. So you might actually have a shot to get these for retail and also sneakers. So, there's a couple places that will drop these. And understanding that, some of them will backdoor, and that's going to cause the prices to come down. So that's what I will mention about the Kobe 4 Philly. I think it's, great potential. Just keep that in mind. I'm going to let this pass. We got a leaf blowing in the background. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I can mention off the bat about the Kobe 4 Philly, where I think they'll land for resale, and if you should go buy a pair right now, which I would just say wait, maybe get one, 2-3 days before the drop. But if you see how a lot of Kobe's have performed, if you go and buy them 2 or 3 days before, it's just better to wait a couple weeks until after when the hype's dropped off a bit, because then usually you can find someone selling a retail pair for a bit of a better price. But that's it. This person is going ham with the leaf blower. I mean, they've been at it for hours. It'd be like that. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So again, don't forget to check out my Instagram down below if you guys want a chance to win a free pair of military blues. Let me know what you're thinking about the Kobe 4 Phillies. Is it a pair you'd rock? Is it one, you would just mainly sell? Like, not something you're crazy about? Yeah, we're not going, we're going, I don't think y'all can hear the background now, but I think we're good. I don't really got too much more to say. Just check out my Insta down below. I'm buying, selling, trading here. And you guys can always hit me up if you're looking for a certain pair. Got some military blues for sale also. So just let me know. That's it. But yeah, I'm Tristan. Thank you guys. I'm going to end the screen recording. And hopefully I'll catch you all in the next video. Please let me know your thoughts on the Kobe 4 Philly, which is going to be dropping April 13th. Stay tuned. We already see, I think the Venice Beaches have loaded on sneakers. I might be wrong on that. But like, you know, some are starting to load. I believe these are next. So stay tuned. Actually, by the time I post this video tonight, it might be loaded. We'll see. That happens sometimes. But I'm talking too much. I will catch you all in the next one. See you then tomorrow. Peace.